What's going on, fellas? It's another C. Boogie. Y'all know the rest, man. Shout out to the Dime Game Division. Appreciate you for liking the videos. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, man. Real talk. All right, let's rock and roll, man. You got sexual value and you got social value. Never get the two mixed up. Even though in some areas this shit overlaps, and for some guys, they have mastered both. They mastered the social world and they mastered the sexual world. I understand that. That's not a large percentage of men. You see what I'm saying? So your sexual value and your social value are two different things. Let me explain. Dog, your sexual value, plain and simple, that's irregardless on how much money you make. If you're going to get sex from a woman or not. You see what I'm saying? Just in the eyes of a lot of women, it's not going to be all women, but in the eyes of a lot of women, maybe even most women, they'll give it to you. You dig? They looking at you plain and simple like, I'll give it to him. In many cases, as long as you don't open up your mouth and mess that up, they will give it to you, man. Period. And it's many factors that go into that. Overall aesthetics, man. You was just born like that. You see what I'm saying? Just genetics, man. Nothing beat raw genetics, bruh. You know what I mean? A level of confidence, masculinity. You see what I'm saying? Charisma. You dig? Sexual confidence. All of these things play into your sexual value in the eyes of women, man. And if you ask me, if I was coaching a guy, if I was just giving some quick elevator advice to a guy, I would tell him to master both worlds. That way you got everything covered, and whatever you need in life, you got the tools for. If you want to be in a long-term relationship and or marriage, you got the tools for that. If you want to get out here and play the field and deal with multiple women at the same time, sleep around, you got the tools for that. You dig? Straight up. To me, man, it's just really a no-brainer. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, don't get your two mixed up. And then you got your social value, and that's very important to a man, who you are in society, your status, the things you've accomplished. We'll never belittle that. But just because you have all these things, it does not automatically put you in the category as being sexually attractive to women. I don't even know why guys say that or believe that. You got to question yourself at all times. Why are a particular group of women around you? You know what I'm saying? For real. You got to be honest. This is where that mirror talk comes in. If I was broke, if I didn't have any status, or if we was just going off of the attraction piece and that's it, would these women be around me? And if the answer is no, then there you go, man. No need to complicate that. And then you got to ask yourself one more question before you leave that alone. What kind of sex are you getting? What kind of sex are you getting? To me, on a personal level, that's everything. That's everything. I would rather, and I've said this before, I would rather get high-end, top-tier, lustful sex from a woman twice a year than getting, let's just say, transactional sex every day of the week. And that's real talk. I put that on my children. I put that on my life, man. I'm good on the transactional sex. I've had it before. I understand what it is. Don't get it twisted. For some guys, it does the job, but they don't really understand the high-end, lustful sex, on your real dime game shit. You see what I'm saying? That's the kind of sex that really fulfills you. You see what I'm saying? And you can only have that kind of sex with a woman that's sexually attracted to you, period. A woman can't make herself sexually attracted to a man. She can make herself sleep with a man. Women do it every day, all day, every day. Women have made careers out of that kind of stuff. You see what I'm saying? It's what they do best. That's their coinage in life. What's between their legs, period. You see what I'm saying? Women use it to rise up the ladder every day. I mean, look at the vice president-elect Kamala Harris. Back in the day, she had that affair with Willie Brown. She wasn't attracted to no damn Willie Brown. You know what I mean? But she liked his status. Hell, you see the man she married. We ain't even gonna go there. But what I'm saying is, dog, never get these two situations mixed up. Your social value and your sexual value, man. You can have high social status. You can have all of that stuff. You can have the money rolling in, stocks and bonds, good retirement, 401k. Dog, it don't mean women gonna be lined up at your door because they actually like you, man. You know what I mean? Straight up. And another thing. I don't even know why some dudes even talking about women at this point. I'm just going to be honest, because right now we just walking in some truth. I don't even know why non-select guys even be speaking on women as if they've seen every side and every angle of women. A lot of guys, they only been tolerable in the eyes of women, dog. You know what I'm saying? How can you give an accurate account on how women move, how they act, their sexual patterns, when, you ain't never really have it like that? And I can tell because a lot of stuff I hear is all cap and cope. Look, man. If I was to go back to when I was 24, 25, it was a big physical aspect on why women dealt with me. That might have been 75% of it. 70, 75% of it. You dig? I mean, on the real, my reach was long. Man, women used to follow my car. I used to have, women used to come out of office buildings and wait on me to go to my doctor's appointments at the VA because they knew when I was coming. They knew my car and shit. You see what I'm saying? Women used to get in my way at the gym. Even at my apartment, man, women just used to just knock on my door for the dumbest shit in the world. You see what I'm saying? And it was a physical thing, man. How do I know? Because they told me. You see what I'm saying? Period. When a woman is attracted to you, sexually attracted to you as a man, they don't mind telling you. Straight up and down. You dig? So, at the end of the day, what I'm saying is, there's a difference between a 25-year-old boogie and a 33-year-old boogie. All of that kind of stuff is not really happening these days. You know what I'm saying? Women coming out of their offices and stuff like that. I ain't gonna cap. That's not really going down these days. Women still give the cues and signals. They still get in the way and all that good stuff. But that right there, where they just went that extra mile, nah, dog, that's not really going down all the time like it was. When I was 24, 25, 26, I was really banging out in the gym and my body was immaculate. Dog, that was an everyday thing. It was it was true as the sky was blue that was happening. You know what I mean? So I can tell the difference in, 8 years, 7, 8 years on how women treat me just on a physical level because I'm not working out as much as I used to. You know what I mean? And now I got a little bit of age on me. You know what I mean? And as women get older, the criteria, it changes anyway. You see what I'm saying? So that's more realistic than saying, men don't hit the wall or, this all this other cap. That's not true, man. Now if you a man that's getting older in age and you taking care of yourself and you eating right, you juicing, you working out, that's a little different. But you're not going to tell me, at 50 years old and you got a big beer belly and, you got a hair full of gray hair and, you just look crazy out here. You don't even have a youthful exuberance about you. That is just a bunch of young girls lined up at your door. That's cap right there. I mean, your eyes not going to lie to you. You see what I'm saying? How many 65-year-old men you see walking around with a 21-year-old woman? If that was the case, every man that's 65 would have a female that's 25 or 21 or, hell, even 30. So that's cap right there. That's BS, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a small percentage of guys that get up in age and they can still maneuver out here. But don't get that twisted, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I don't see that quite often. I do see it though. But look, at the end of the day, man, like I say, I don't even know why some guys even be talking about women as if they was ever the prize in a woman's eyes. Nah, dog, you was tolerable to a lot of women. There might have been a percentage of women that you were attracted to. It was something about you that they liked, but just on some everyday, out and about, women just, going crazy or women just constantly nagging you and putting themselves in their way. A lot of dudes never experienced that, man. So I don't even know why they even be talking about women in such a manner, and that's just how I feel about it. Don't give a damn what you think. You know what I mean? Straight up and down. So, what would I say, to close off this video is, man, be well-rounded as a man. As you get older, add more to your arsenal. You dig? That's what you can do. You can educate yourself. Obviously you moving with wisdom. You keeping the body game up. Shout out to Ron Wills. But at the same time, you got your status up as well. You want to cover all bases in this thing, man. That's what I would say. You know what I mean? You don't want to be 40 years old and you just be a handsome bum. You know what I mean? And you dicking women down to have somewhere to sleep. That's not the move either. You want to get sex on your own terms. You want to move on your own terms, man. It's nothing greater than that. That's true liberation right there. And you'll be a lot more fulfilled moving like that in this space, dog. I mean, period. You see what I'm saying? And, and I'll just leave that at that. Work on both. Become well-rounded. And as you get older, you got a bigger tool bag to pick from. And you're not stagnant in your dealings with women. You can use the full range of your mind and what's between your ears. And everything that concerns that right there, you'll be a lot more fulfilled. At least that's just the way I see it anyway. But why non-select men be talking about women in such a manner? I don't know. Maybe it's something they read. They get a lot of cues from social media, but just in that dealings every day with women, nah, man. That's cap right there, because they wouldn't know. They only know what women tell them. They only know what women show them. You know what I'm saying? If the majority of women in society ain't sexually attracted to you, I mean, how could you make a fair judgment? How could you make a fair assessment on that? How could you do that? You know what I'm saying? That'd be like a 300-pound woman judging on men. Of course you're going to get a certain side of dudes. You know what I mean? Most dudes going to give her they ass to kiss because they don't even want to be around nothing like that. Matter of fact, that's disrespect. You know what I'm saying? That's disrespect for that woman to even think a man should even want to sleep with her. You dig? So come on, man. Get your mind right out here. Shout out to the Dime Game Division. Peace.